are heading out to the Bonneville Salt Flats. We have exited exit 4 off I-80 right across the border from Nevada. We are in Utah now, and we are just a couple miles from the entrance to it from here. I've never been here, so I don't know what to expect. I've been told about another entrance that's supposedly better than this, but I was coming from the west, so I thought I would come and explore this entrance first and see what it looked like. So hold on and sit back and enjoy the ride. Wow, and here we are, the road. The road is just ending. Look at this, it's just ending. I thought it was going to go on for a little while further, but the road has just ended. You can see a few cars off there, and we're just going off down into here. So I think I will just also drive a little bit, and we will see what we can find. It feels pretty hard here. I'm driving okay. People out there seem to have driven okay. It's just flat, little bits and bumps of salt probably blown across and accumulated here on the top. Yeah, look at those people out there just walking around, taking some photos. There's people all over, scattered around. So this looks like the main area. Let's pull off to the side. I'm gonna get out. I want to feel what this is like. Wow. It is bright out here. I should have put my sunglasses on before I came out. Look at this. Needed some salt for your french fries. Here you got a whole bunch of it. That's very hard. Oh, ooh. And this is solid. It's kind of a little rough though, a little coarse. It's not like smooth like ice, although it's as flat as ice. So interesting how this is. All right, well, I guess we better get driving and let you see some more. See what else we can find here. All right, that's me parked there. There's some people over there in swimming suits. They've gone swimming. Here's some people doing like a video. We've got music. There's this area seen with water. I came over here because I'd seen this, looks like a dike area. I wanted to see what this looked like. And I stumbled upon a little opening there with water. Wasn't expecting that. I wanted to come over here and see what this looked like over here. Ooh, look at that. Kind of spreads out there. Somebody's coming across from over there. I wonder if that's from the rest area. There's the 80s, so that's where some people, that must be the other entrance people talking about. I heard about, oh yeah, okay. And here's this is the dike I heard about. It runs across here's berm. So, goes all along there. Very cool. I don't want to make you guys dizzy by swinging this around too much, but it's a lot to see up here. So the berm appears to go on and on and on and on. I can see it going way off over there. Oh, this person's driving through the wet part. Not sure I would do that because it was kind of mushy and soft just where I was at. All right, well, let's go back down here and get to driving some more. I don't know if you can hear, but this is wet. It's wet here. Still pretty solid, but wet. You can hear my feet splashing a little bit. These guys are pretty smart. They got a little rubber raft thing there. All right, let's get going. Seen, I've turned and changed directions here a little bit. I'm heading pretty much north now. I was following that berm for a while to see how far it was go, and it just went on a long ways and then kind of curved. Oh, look at here's some cones out there, maybe for racing purposes. The road's a little rougher here. You see a little bit more of the polygon shapes kind of showing through here. But I want to be able to photograph the stars and the Milky Way and sunset and things like that tonight. So that's why I'm driving over here. I wanted to see if the tire tracks start to disappear as I get a little closer here, heading in the north direction. So far it's a little less. Like I say, the polygons are showing up a little bit more. So it's not as beaten down as much, but there's still tire tracks all over. Alright, sit back and enjoy more of the ride. Noticed we're coming up to some more cracks. They're getting more and more popular here. We're seeing more of them. I'm going to get out here and walk over there a little bit. I want to drive, I'll drive where everybody else is driven, but if there's some areas over there where nobody's driven, I want to walk over there on foot because I don't want to make fresh tracks in them. So let me stop here and get out, and let's walk and see what we can find. I don't know if I've mentioned in this video yet, but this is the beginning of June and it's 96 degrees out, so it's a little warm here. Still feels cool because I'm mesmerized with this salt. So it's a pretty nice pattern. Nobody's driven back in here. Now these quite huge cracks. Some of the photos I've seen of this, I was expecting like the smaller 5 by 5 foot polygons that you can see in Badwater and Death Valley. That's not the case here, at least not in this section. These are quite big lines and almost like huge polygons. Oh, those are probably just random patterns here. So, yeah, these are not as small as I would have liked. I could certainly use something like this in a foreground. Photographing this to the north for the stars. Something like this. I don't know if the video can pick up the crunching of my feet on these salt crystals. Every step is a crunch. Some really nice areas here I could maybe use. For sure. Could look really neat in a photograph. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back to my Jeep and keep driving and see. Hopefully the further northeast I go, the less traffic will be up there and maybe more polygons will show. Let's go find out. Well, I've driven about 10 or 11 miles now into the Salt Flats here. Kind of going northeast, east a little bit, northeast, general direction. I found some really cool polygons and salt edges. As you can see, I've been following the trail that everybody else has gone on through here. Unfortunately, not everybody's followed the same trail. They've gone off on their own. But if you look, you can see with this being backlit just how delicate and thin these salt ridges are. Look at that. Isn't that just incredibly beautiful? So I kind of like this area. I'm going to walk around here a little bit, trying not to disturb anything and see if I can find a spot. I need a location that I can shoot to the north and to the southeast. So I like to go to the north if I can to get the stars rotating around Polaris for time lapse, but also the Milky Way core is to the southeast and south in that direction. So we'll see what I can find without tire tracks as I walk down here just a little bit. Let's see where there's somebody here that's gone on and then driven through it right there. And then you can see some lines. If you look hard enough, you can see where other people have done that. I prefer to just stay on the beaten path and then walk on my feet, which will do a lot less destruction, especially when I walk carefully, than driving a vehicle over these. Look at how awesome this looks. Okay, I better stop and take some photos here and then see if I can find my spot. All right, a little behind the scenes action here. I've got two cameras set up. This one's aimed to the south and southeast, so I can get the Milky Way over in that direction. And then, as you notice, the crepuscular rays, I can never say that right. Some people have shorthanded it to solar rays. A lot easier to say, but crepuscular rays. Here's the other camera. It's aimed to the north. I've got both of them set on time lapses right now with 10-second intervals. Since the light changes kind of slow right here and there wasn't really any clouds, I didn't think I was going to do anything. I had to quickly grab out another camera and throw in a wide angle lens to capture that. And then you can see where I parked in the tracks up there. There's nobody out here, so I just stayed in the tracks that I was following. And there were anti-crepuscular rays. It's easier for you to say than me, maybe. And they went out this way, so I quickly ran out there and grabbed some of that. So there's tracks going all around me, but you can't really tell from here. It looks Nice and clear here, nice and clean. Look at how cool this looks. Very nice. I'm really happy I found these smaller polygons. Took me a bit of driving, but I am very happy with what I found. Alright, it's off to focusing on night work. It's going to get too dark for the video camera, but I am going to photograph the Milky Way tonight.